Oh, hold up. Look at this cut from earlier today right here. I'm sure it probably needs a couple stitches. There was blood under that crawl space everywhere. I can't even get it to lay back. Look at that, guys. It's deep. I'm talking deep. All right, guys. Misty is currently getting all this dirt that's still underneath the crawl space here at James's house. We're trying to get it up in here inside these woods. Go ahead and flip that out. And then Nick and myself are over here right now digging in this trench for the discharge line. And keep in mind, right here at the end of that is where our pop-up drain will be. And as soon as Misty finishes getting the remainder of the mud out from underneath the crawl space that we dug last week, and as soon as Nick and I finish plumbing in this discharge line, we will be ready to begin going underneath and laying our brand new 6 mil ground barrier before we begin laying any of our super thick 20 mil fiberglass reinforced poly. Stay tuned, guys. You'll see it all taking shape here very soon. Nick and I just finished gluing in the discharge line. We're getting ready to backfill all the soil back into the trench now. And if you'll look right here, guys, I'll show you guys how all that's plumbed in. That's just the pop-up drain. That is just a 2-inch line, and that goes from a 2-inch, stepping it up to a 3, all the way back here where it meets the home. That's just 190 at the bottom and 190 at the top going in. So Nick and I just finished plumbing in the discharge line on the outside. I'm coming inside the crawl space now to begin plumbing in the sump pump, and I want to show you guys how much water has built up inside this basin over the weekend while Misty, Nick, and myself have been going away from the project. Check this out. So remember, Misty's up there right now getting the last little bit of dirt out of here before we begin running our poly. And you guys remember where we left off with our drain lines coming down inside this basin. And now, if you'll remember, look, that one comes in right here, and the one going all the way around through here, it makes its way in right here in front of us. Look, guys, this thing is water all the way to here. This is a 40-inch tall basin. So we've got right at probably 31, 32 inches of water inside this basin right now. I'm getting ready to trim off the excess pipe right here and begin installing our sump pump now. I just wanted to show all of you guys watching, especially my buddy James that owns this house, how much water your system has collected over the weekend, and just to show you what we always do here at Tennessee Technicians works, and why we're always #1 in the business. Stay tuned for some more results soon. So for a fast recap, remember guys, that was a 3 going into a 2, had that little adapter right there, straight 2-inch pipe all the way to the bottom right there, 190 degree going up, 190 degree going in, and then as you get right here inside the crawl space entry, that 2-inch straight run goes all the way in right there to one more 90 right here, and that goes all the way down to the sump pump itself. I'm letting this cure for a few more minutes before we plug it up, and as soon as we plug it up, as long as they've already got the breaker turned on in the panel, all of that water that has now been collected within that basin will be sent outside to that green pop-up drain. Nick and I are getting everything picked up right now. We've got to head out of here and head back to Cleveland to my friend Diane's house. They've got to close on this house on like Thursday morning. We've got to have it done, completed 100% by Wednesday afternoon. So we're going to work here every day this week till around like 1 o'clock. We've been here since a little after 7 a.m. And then we're going to jet back to Cleveland, do as much as we can each day to 5 or 6 o'clock, then head back and get that repeated for the next 2 or 3 days until we get Diane's knocked out. So let me show you what all we've gotten done here really fast before we head out. I've already shared all that with you guys. Since you guys have seen it last, we have turned the sump pump on. All that water has been discharged out of there. It flows right down into the ditch just the way we want it to. And now also, whenever you get this door opened up, when you get inside here and look overhead here, flip that light switch, and now you've got lights throughout this entire crawl space. We've also began getting our 6 mil ground vapor barrier down. You can see that we've got more than 50% of the crawl space complete. All plumbing is complete with the sump pump 100%. I have began sealing the vents. You can see the metal on the walls there. Over here to my right, I have gotten one of 3 humidistat fans installed. I will finish sealing up all of the ground vents in the morning, as well as getting the other 2 humidistat fans installed and set to 35% where we like them. We'll also get all the 6 mil down tomorrow, and there's a good chance we may begin running the 20 mil poly tomorrow, guys. So stay tuned. Hope you guys have learned a little bit this morning on what all I've gotten to show you. I appreciate your time for spending it with me, and I can't wait to talk to each of you inside. Oh, hold up. Look at this cut from earlier today right here. I'm sure it probably needs a couple stitches. There was blood under that crawl space everywhere. I can't even get it to lay back. Look at that, guys. It's deep. I'm talking deep. And that happened just after getting a piece of concrete in my eye. I came out here, I was washing my eye out for like probably 10 minutes. It was blood red trying to get that concrete out of it. Went back under there to get back to work. As soon as I put my hand down, I put it right down on a corner of a piece of that galvanized flashing. And as most of you know, that stuff will cut you like a razor. Hence the huge gash right there in between my knuckles. So back to what I was saying, guys. Thank you for your time. Appreciate you being here. Can't wait to talk to each of you inside that next video. And you already know that's more than likely going to be tomorrow.